Hi guys, today I am here with another products I regret buying video. I did one of these a few months back, so I will link to that. But these are a few more products that I either don't like them because of the color, I don't like the formula, I just don't reach for them. I'm not going to give you like a huge 4-minute disclaimer like I see on some of these videos. Like, you know, if I don't like a product and you like it, then that's more of it for you to buy. I'm not like bashing the brands or anything like that, but I'm going to just tell you why I don't like it, and then you can kind of determine if you want to pick it up yourself, or maybe if you are going to avoid it because you've got, you know, similar tastes to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and show you what I wish I didn't buy. From Maybelline, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one. It is the Magic Lumi Concealer. I've had this forever. I got the wrong shade. It's in the shade beige, but it's like literally gray. And it doesn't give me any coverage. It doesn't make me look luminous at all. Maybe if I revisited it and got a better shade, it would be better. But there are so many nice drugstore concealers out there that I don't feel motivated to go do that, because not only was the shade not nice, I just didn't really like the finish. Maybe though, if I did get the right shade, I could use it as kind of a highlighting pen, but as of right now, I'm not going to be picking this up. Moving on to a blush from E.l.f. This one is one of their pressed mineral blushes in Cabo Cabana, and it looks like a gorgeous kind of peachy shade, but it doesn't show up on my skin, and it has glitter in it, which does show up on my skin, so it's kind of the exact opposite of what you want to happen. I've heard great things about the pressed mineral blushes themselves, but I think I maybe just picked the wrong shade. I do always look up swatches before I order online, but for some reason I missed the sparkles in this, and this is one of E.l.f.'s pricier products. It's like $5. And either way, you don't want to spend money on something that's going to be a dud no matter what. So it's not necessarily that all the pressed mineral blushes are bad, but I just don't like this shade. So if you are my skin tone or any bit darker, or if you don't like glitter in your blush, and this is not like shit like a nice refined shimmer, this is like straight up glitter. So if you don't like glitter in your blush, I would probably avoid this one and just try and look up swatches of the other pressed mineral blushes, because I have heard good things about the rest of the line. On to Rimmel. This is their Scandalized Thick and Thin Eyeliner. I've been trying to dabble in the pen style eyeliner, and I really like one from E.l.f. that I'm using. I've heard great things about the Kat Von D. I've got little samples of that. So I was excited to try this one, but it dried out so fast. It didn't last on my eyes, and it says it's waterproof and everything. And it's got kind of one of those pen style so that you can do a thick or a thin liner, and I was like, oh, that's great, but I did not like it. I didn't find it was dark enough, it didn't last on my eyes long enough, and it was just, the whole pen has just dried out, so I can't even continue to kind of try and make it work, and it's dried out, and I used it like maybe 2 or 3 times. Another item from Rimmel, and I mean, I love Rimmel, but these are just 2 duds that I came across. It is the Wake Me Up Instant Radiance Shimmer Touch. This is in the shade Flush of Pearl. I got this on sale at Walmart for $2 or $3, and I was so excited because liquid illuminators, like, this is plenty. You'll like have this forever essentially, but it doesn't really do much for your skin. You could mix it in with your foundation if you want like a little bit of extra dew, I guess, but if you were just to put this on top of your cheeks, it doesn't have enough of really anything in it to add any dewiness to your skin, besides the fact that it's a liquid. It has no shimmers running through, it has no iridescence, so it could just be like a bad color, because I know they have like 5 or 6 of these different shades, but I didn't like this highlight, and the drugstore is starting to actually finally come out with some highlights, so this wouldn't be one that I would recommend. My last dud from the drugstore, and then we'll get on to some high-end things I didn't like, are the Revlon Color Stay Shadow Links. These looked so cute, and I picked them out in the shades Lemon, Copper, Eggplant, and Melon. Great idea in concept. They come apart, you can connect them, they come in different finishes. This one is metallic, then I've got a satin, I've got another satin, and I think there was a matte formula as well, but there was just no pigment to these. Great idea in concept. I think they were like $3 or $4 each. You could kind of build your own palette. Great, not bulky packaging. But the formula was just not there. They didn't have enough pigment. You could try and build it up and use them wet or use a primer. But as I mentioned before, the drugstore is really stepping up their game, so these just don't hold up to what else the drugstore is coming out with. The Naked 3. So many mixed reviews on this palette, and I only really bought this because I don't own any of the other Naked palettes. This came out when I was like in the peak of my makeup obsession, or it was like kind of starting to peak, and because I'm still in it now, I still am constantly buying makeup. But I was like, oh my god, I need it, rose gold, like I love that. But the thing is, it's really not that rose gold. It's got like a lot of cool tones. I find it hard to work with. The shade selection, like some of them have chunky glitter. The deepest matte shade is Nooner, which isn't really deep enough to get like a nice transition shade or a nice crease color. The rest of the darker ones either have glitter or shimmer in it. I find it hard, like I'm wearing it today. I have no idea what lipstick to wear. I think if you are more fair-skinned or you just really, really love makeup, then you could use it. But for me, I just don't reach for it, and I would rather have spent like the $60 on this palette for another palette or like 3 MAC lipsticks or something like that. I just don't reach for it. I could have got the Maybelline Blush Nudes for the, you know, it's not as good, but at least it would have cost like 5 times less, because I've probably used this palette 5 times and I got it around last Christmas. My second last product that I wanted to talk about is a MAC lipstick. Obviously, I love MAC lipsticks. I love every single one that I own, basically, except for this one. I don't know why I bought it. I think it was one of the first MAC lipsticks I bought, and it's in the shade On Hold. It's a cream sheen. It is just a weird color. It is a little bit, I would rather it be like in an amplified or matte formula than this kind of sort of red, sort of brick, kind of see-through. I don't really like the way it looks on my lips, and I don't ever reach for it. So again, you know, obviously I love MAC lipsticks, who doesn't, but this is just a shade that's not for me. The last item I wanted to talk about is something I got in my Give Me More lip kit last Christmas. I've got a full review and lip swatch video of the 2015 Give Me More lip, so I will link to that up here. But this is Benefit's Posybalm, and I do not like this. It's kind of moisturizing, but I honestly couldn't keep it on my lips long enough to even determine if it was gonna actually moisturize my lips because it smells so perfumey. I guess it smells like posies? I don't know, but it's like straight up musty floral perfume, and it like tastes like it. It lingers on your lips, and there's just plenty of other lip balms out there that don't smell like an old lady's purse. So yeah, I would pass on that one. I'm not sure about how the other ones smell, but I would not spend like $25 on that lip balm. So those are all the products that I regret buying as of lately. Let me know if you agree or disagree, and maybe I'm using some of these products wrong. I would love to know. In my last products I regret video, after I swatched them, I was like, man, these are actually pretty nice, and I've started using some of them again, but these I'm pretty sure are gonna be getting the boot sooner than later. I'm doing a whole declutter series, so you might see some of these pop up again in some of those videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram or Twitter at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!